Hello there, hi there, welcome to Just Bird. This is your monthly reading for August 2025. Dear Aries, what's the overall energy for the sign of Aries? Toiling, working, troubles, challenges this month. So it looks like work mode, but let's just see. We have some leisure. Main focus. Okay, so it seems like somebody's trying to find work or struggling a little bit. We have longevity, ego. And this is about you. But you're running on fear. Why are you running on fear? Is this somebody afraid that they are like taking too long to find a job? Is it like very challenging to find work? Any bad situation, whatever the situation is that you're facing this month, the outcome is going to change for the better, and it's good for you. Okay? Let's see. Just give me a moment. Do you hear that? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Stinky Crockett sat on the remote and turned up the volume, just kept going. She must have hit the button just right. Now back to the reading. All right. Let's see. All right, Aries, stop running on fear. You don't have anything to be afraid of. You've built what will last, all right? But why are you fearing the work? Your focus is on work, right? But it's like it feels like, you're taking your time. It's lackadaisical, and you're afraid. Why are you afraid? That you're too leisurely, you're too laid back on the job, because your main focus is work, but your outcome is whatever it is that you're worried about. Does it have to do with the structure, with what you have built, your foundation? It's good. This feels very heavy on career. All right. So if you've been worried about your money increasing, or finding work, or getting a vacation, and being able to relax, because your focus, or your overall focus for the month, is toiling. So I know that you're focused on your grind, on money, finances, and your job, and what you built. So I feel like this is for a business owner, and you're afraid, but you don't need to be afraid. It's just that it's been a long time. It feels like there's been a pinch or a crunch, a hiccup, a challenge, let's say, within the atmosphere of your career for some time now, and it's about to release. So you're good, whatever it is. Even if this is is this your home? The structure that you built, are you afraid that you can't earn enough? You're good if you're because I understand the economy, and especially it doesn't matter where you're at, but if you're here in the United States, you could be feeling the pinch, or the crunch, the hammer, whatever. Don't worry. It's good. It's going to change for the better. This is always a good outcome. It's never anything other than that. And what you've built for yourself will sustain you. And that there's going to be this shift. But step out of the fear. This is letting me know that you're too afraid for the blessing to come in. That's baloney. The blessing comes whether you're afraid or it doesn't matter. When the blessing comes, the blessing's coming. So, but you're running on fear. And that's not good. You make mistakes when you're running on fear, bad decisions, and you don't need to be afraid. You need to realign and just center yourself and approach the situation with more love and compassion, right? For yourself, because it feels like you're beating yourself up because something hasn't happened and you're blaming yourself. I've been too lax. Now I'm trying to make up for lost time is what the crunch time, no, you're good. And the blessings coming in this month for that situation. So let me just peek in on your love. I'll just pull 3 cards and an Alice, and just to give a little peek-see. I'm not going in depth because there wasn't any love in there, but I'm sure there's somebody under the sign of Aries that's in love. Let's see. It's just not coming out because it's not the most pressing thing on your heart right now. So, let's see what is there for love coming up for Aries. August. Okay, I got you. Beautiful possibilities. Release the desire to control in all areas of your life, okay? Even in love. And there's a lot. Oh, you got 3 here. Oh, there's a lot of chemistry, too, and a lot of possibilities for that to spark. Okay, just release that desire to control, maybe wanting something more or pressing something, because you don't have to press the one because there's many. If that makes sense. Don't waste time if one's like, oh, well, I'm busy. No problem. Next. That's what that is. And there's a lot of opportunities for love to spark and passion, fire, desire. All right. What is it? Clock time. Release the need for control. Clock time. Okay, so we have watches and clocks, which tick and tick to mark the passing of every second. There are times when you need to move quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, or important responsibilities that need to be completed. Work carefully, clearly, and with focus and intent, and you will work far better than if you rush or panic. Take your time. Take your time. Stop trying to control the situation. Should I pull one for each of these? I think I should. Aries, August 2025. I was only going to pull one, but I feel the need to. Why not? Investigate. Beautiful like I said, don't put all your eggs into one basket because there's a lot of opportunities. And this is in many situations, we can find it easier to go with the flow, to trust in other people and even follow orders. You must remain impetuous and adventurous, as well as sensible, cautious, and inquisitive. Remember the common sense you have within. Right now is the time to check something carefully before going ahead. Beautiful possibilities. Let's do it like that. One more for this chemistry. This S chemistry. Woo woo. Let's see. Oh, well. Let's see. Is that one it? Another clock, but falling. Uh-oh, somebody's catching feelings, maybe. Somebody's going to be falling in love or in bed. Something has unraveled. Yeah, probably your drawers. And you are moving into a different part of your destiny. A fall can be accompanied by disillusionment. A sense of something is being broken, a shattering of beliefs and perspectives, and the inability to know what will come next. Surrender to fall, and you will be reborn. Somebody's falling into something or someone. And like when it's fallen on this, it could be like somebody's kind of cracking the code, you know, the S code, your freak code. And with 2 clock, like I pulled this one too, like the clock there, and it says follow the white rabbit. What is that? You must go after whatever it is that excites you, inspires you, and entices you. You must not hesitate. So the time is now, like to go for this. All right. Enjoy. It looks good, but you don't get hung up on the one that you're like. I guess there's one that's pressing you. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about them. Go for whatever excites you. Go for all of them. Who cares? It doesn't mean you have to. Well, there's just chemistry. You could just make out with all of them. Hello, dear Taurus. Welcome to Just Bird. This is your August monthly read, and let's see what's coming up for Taurus. All right, there we go. Oh, man, toiling. So you're focused on work and yourself. At work, family, grounding yourself, getting out in nature, just really resonating with your sign here. Focuses on that, grounding, and it is about you. But what is it that you're fearing? You need to ground yourself so you are not operating out of fear. We have longevity. It's been going on for a long time, running in fear over work. This seems like Aries. Is this about springing forward, being free, the freedom to work on your own, the freedom to maybe go into business for yourself? Let's see. Yes, there's a shift. So there's a shift and a change that's coming for you. And it's a good one. But ground yourself so that you're prepared, so you're not too up in the air and too much in your head, you know. So come down. You have to release this fear, though, that you've been carrying with you for some time. This shift it's been taking a long time to get here as well. So ground yourself, because the shift is happening, and it's going to be kind of like a burst of energy where you're going to just kind of like really, I hate to even say ascend, but rise up. Whether that's in status, if that's in momentum and energy where your spirit is lifting and feeling really good, it's probably all of that. And you're in this state of receiving. Just ground yourself. Get around family. It's really, you have to let go of the fear of the independence. There is responsibilities that come with the independence and the freedom that you desire, but it's the freedom to be your true self, and you're working really hard at becoming independent contractor, self-employed, creating a business, or just rising above, and like where your work pays off. Like, I'm going for a promotion, I want something more. The more is here. You've worked hard for it, and the shift is beginning in August. All right, that looks awesome. So let me check out your... This is just very much focused on you, with Earth coming up and the ego. The ego is letting me know that this is not about somebody else in your reading. It is about you, but operating out of that space that holds fear, that keeps you stuck. And it's time to release that so that you can soar and rise above, because you've been doing the work, you know. And that's where your focus is at this month. You're still focused on work, but you're finding the freedom. And the shift begins. So expect changes in the upcoming months as well. So let's pull 3 cards for those of you that have love on your mind for the sign of Taurus, August 2025. Sign of Taurus. Step back, romantic connection, and cutting the cord. Okay, so somebody is considering taking a break from a romantic connection, just kind of stepping back from it, and then you step back from the connection and end up cutting the cord. Okay, that's what's coming out. Don't take it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But let's just see what Lucy Cavendish is. Little Alice deck has to offer here. Investigate. Well, looks like somebody did, and they're probably going to decide to, maybe they'll get their answers and decide that it's time to release this connection or attachment. In many situations, we can find it easier to go with the flow, to trust in other people, and even follow orders. You must remain impetuous and adventurous, as well as sensible, cautious, and inquisitive. Remember the common sense you have within. Right now is the time to check something carefully before going ahead. So that's exactly what's going on, taking that step back to investigate. And then you cut the cord. So let's just clear the energy so we can get into Gemini. Overall energy for Gemini. Okay. 7th chakra. So communication. What are we? Oh, no. 7th chakra. We're talking about your crown chakra here. So oneness, compassion, and being in freedom. Someone's truly aligned with love here. Saints and masters. All right, so that's what's happening. You're definitely protected and have saints and masters, probably angelic energy here, helping you to conquer whatever stands in your way, just showing up, all the drive in the world, finding the sense of freedom, oneness. Wow. You're probably really, maybe your crown is open. This is definitely for you. Please don't be afraid. You may be operating in fear. Is somebody here? What is it that you're trying to conquer? Are you trying to conquer a fear? Well, no, you are. Because your saints and masters are here to help you. You're creating something wonderful. Passion, creativity, and we're talking about your sacral chakra there. So what is it that you're birthing for yourself? What is it that what is it that you're so afraid of? You don't need to be afraid. You be at one with Mother, Father, Earth, be at one. Saints and masters, they're just here assisting you to find this freedom and independence so that you can conquer your fear, whatever that may be, your shadow for now. It has something to do. The outcome is that you begin to birth this new idea, this new plan, and you've already really focused on your freedom. But what is it that your plan includes? I just want to look up the saints and masters just to see. Okay, so we have Jesus, Mary, Buddha. and you can call on them whenever you need, whatever. I wasn't sure if they had a specific ailment that they were going to be healing for you, but I don't see that. It's requested to call upon the saint or master who can assist you in your current endeavors. They will come to you. So whenever you're feeling maybe like you need to break free from this fear, then call upon, Jesus. I'm just going to say call on Jesus because that's who I use. But, it's up to you. This isn't my reading. Okay. But there you go. They're here to help you with creation. Is somebody trying to, what is it that you're trying to conquer, that you're afraid of creating on your own? Is it an actual child? Maybe for someone, trying to create that without a man, but if there's masculine energy here anyway, so be able to conquer that and be able to fly solo anyway, because the masculine is here to help create, and they're assisting with this. So when you have the intervention of saints and masters and Jesus here just wanting to, Jesus, Mary, whatever, here for the creation. What is it that you want to create? Because pregnancy is possible for someone here, and especially if you're trying to create this child without a physical person. But even so, maybe you're just looking for someone to, I don't know, it's here. Whatever it is you're afraid of, it just seems like somebody's trying to create something on their own, and it doesn't matter if it's a baby or not. It's a project, it's a work endeavor, and it's a solo thing. But for some reason, you have to conquer this fear. So call upon your angels to get rid of that, and you're going to start to receive this blessing with the 7th chakra, which is just focused on your crown. So maybe you've been sitting in meditation and kind of like healing. That's for somebody who's been healing. If not, it could be a reason to get into that healing. But it's all about oneness and your connection to divine consciousness. So get in touch with that. And the main physical association with this chakra is the cerebrum. Can't pronounce it properly. A strong sense of spirituality is missing, and you remain unaware of the divine source, available to all. So it's important for you to cleanse and clear this. Okay, so this is for somebody who's not open. Cleanse and clear. So when it's out of balance, your vision is limited to your physical surroundings and material possessions, and may be the only way you measure success. So there needs to be a shift. You can do this. Your fear. Your guides are here to help you conquer this fear so that you can have this, what it is that you want to create. And when your 7th chakra is aligned, you are true, like your true nature is revealed. And what's being revealed is that you have some fear about embracing this alone. But you're not ever alone. You're kind of co-creating these things, but in the physical world of being and doing this on your own, it seems like really good for you though. But anytime there's change, there's fear, and this reading is for you, because it's not for anyone else when the ego appears. It's not for somebody in your immediate surroundings or anything. This is all about you. So no cross-watcher, anything like that. Let's pull another main energy here. strong sense of your spirituality. What are you afraid of? A balanced life. Going off the deep end. So bringing balance into your life is also an overall energy for you. I just wanted to get out of the chakra being your overall, the oneness, but so that you can have the balanced life. You want it all, but you also want, all right, I get it. You want the job and the family and everything, but you still don't want to lose yourself. And that's where the fear is coming from. Somebody's afraid that if they get into a little bit deeper of a situation, even if it's a work situation where you just dedicate give more energy to something, that it's not going to pan out. You're going to lose yourself in it. You won't have time for anything but this one thing. Whether it's a baby, whether it's a job, and beginning a new business. It doesn't matter if it's just stepping up, working out. I'm afraid it's afraid of that there's no time for anything else. And as far as relationships, this energy applies there too, afraid of someone stomping out your light, where you won't be able to shine on your own because your light will be dimmed if you get into something with someone. That's what they're here for. Your saints and masters are showing up for you, to help you to release these emotions that are attached to that and align more with compassion and love and care and understanding and all of that. So that's that. Now let's just pull 3 cards. Boundaries. Yes. Beautiful possibilities. All right, well, and my goodness. Well, you have some chemistry, but you're setting some boundaries. There's that little elixir, and there's a lot of opportunities here, but just make sure that you're setting these boundaries, as there will be, multiple people. And just because there's chemistry doesn't mean that everyone is even a possibility, right? Or whatever. So, but there's many opportunities and possibilities here for you. Just make sure that you are laying it out on the line from the beginning. We could be all revved up, right? I'm feeling you. But maybe I'm not ready for that, and I'll let you know when I am. And everybody's not on the same page, right? So you're gonna have to next until somebody can stick, and there is someone who will stick once you establish that boundary. Make sure you just next, no, sorry, I don't sign up for that. I'm not that person anymore. I don't do those things. I'm this, I can't accept that. Maybe they're a smoker. Who knows? You know what I mean? Whatever the boundary is, whatever the thing is when it comes to love, it's next, because there's more. So that's good. Let's just pull from Alice. All right, Gemini. Give me one for Gemini. All right. Changed in the night. Ooh. Let's see. Sometimes we change slowly. A little change here, a small adjustment there, and over time we grow into a very different version of ourselves. At other times, we feel we have been changed in the night, and we have not had a moment to grow used to this new reality. But now that so much has changed, you will find out so much more about yourself. In time, this will enrich you so very much. Well, this makes me feel that you're also going to be approached by somebody that you know, and you're going to say, this is my boundary, and they're going to be like, oh, well, you changed overnight, and this is a quick shift in your reality of like, yep, I like it, but not now. I'm exploring all possibilities, not just one. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Good luck. You'll get there. Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Just Bird. This is your monthly read for August 2025. Let's see, what is the overall energy for the sign of Cancer? Well, overall energy is you have the joy guide. So you have a guide showing up for you this month that is all about showing you how to have a good time. So expect some opportunities to be presented to you, dear Cancer, this month, because your guide is showing up to let you know that it's okay to go have a good time. Okay. Ooh, fire, and doorway. And doorway, fire, and letting go. Okay, so this is letting me know that there could be some extreme stubbornness, right? Some fire energy, maybe aggression or something there's an old behavior that's going on, dear Cancer, that you just need to let go. Let it go, and let it go aggressively. Walk through the door of possibilities and opportunities, okay? This fire energy can help you to let go. Be stubborn enough not to invite something back in. Walk out the door before you get burned. Go have some fun. Get out of the house. This is screaming, get out of the house, dear Cancer. There's joy, and your guides are here, getting you out of your own way, so because you can't let go without claw marks, but you are releasing, and the door is opening, and it's happening. You're stubborn old goats here, stubborn all the way, and then the message is the same, upward and back and forth, right? We have fire, letting go, doorway, letting go, fire, letting go, doorway, letting go, fire. So this is definitely saying that there's there's something that you need to release, and it's just a bad behavior, and this is just confirming that this is all that needs to happen during this month, is let go of the bad behavior and walk out the door. That's it. Let go and move quickly out the door. You may meet a fire sign if you leave the damn house. I don't know. But you're going to have a good time. So that's what's waiting outside. It's doors and possibilities and opportunities are coming. And your guides are showing you to just go for it. Let go of what you think other people are going to think of you. Let go of whatever that repeat pattern of whatever that internal talk is that's keeping you back and held inside, whether maybe it's work that's got you, maybe it's time to leave work and get out, because it's an unhealthy behavior. Even if you're stuck in the house, or you're stuck at work and you're like, oh no, I'm not going anywhere, no, I've got to get this work done. That's why I'm here. I'm a powerhouse, whatever. Or I'm staying stuck at home because I love my house. I can putz around in the garden. I can go out in the pool. I can order in. I can have a good time all by myself. Blah 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 blah. Cancer. Your guides are showing up to say, get out. So what this is telling me is that they're going to be presenting opportunities for you to leave, and it's time for you to explore each and every one of them. Please, dear Cancer, please, dear Cancer, please, please, please. Now let's get into your love message for the month of August. Thank you to IOSHI for the message for the sign of Cancer during the month of August. Let's see. What is your love message? Sign of Cancer. Learn more about each other. Sacred friendship. Beautiful possibilities. Look, if you leave the house, you may encounter a friend. And this friend may be able to introduce you to someone, but you're going to meet a friend, you're going to get to know them, and it's a sacred friendship. Then there's beautiful possibilities. If you just leave the damn house, there's beautiful possibilities for love and kinship. Go to the library. Go to the doctor's office. Get out to the wolf sanctuary. Go somewhere. Meet someone. Do something. Okay? Let's pull from Lucy's, what is this? Alice deck, right? Alice in Wonderland. Let's see. For the sign of Cancer. Oh, there we go. Look, communication. Get out and start talking. Nature communication. Get outside and start talking. Power of a 1. And the power of a 10. So the end is you being alone. And the beginning is you talking. If you wish for other beings or spirits to speak with you, stay open and trusting. This is especially important when working within the plant kingdom. Trees and flowers, elements, and fairy energy. Go to the park. But the most important ingredient is to become a person worth communicating with. In that way, new bonds and cords of understanding can grow between the human world and the wonders all around us. Nature communication. Get outside. This is an indication of where you will meet this person. Outside in nature. Anywhere but those 4 walls that you've been stuck in there, dear Cancer. Thank you for your time. Moving on to Leo. What's coming up for Leo during the month of August? Overall energy for Leo. The month of August. All right. Leisure. All right, so you're taking it easy. Taking it easy. Ooh, karma. So if you're learning a lesson, that's it. So, let's see. Partnership, joy guide, master teacher. You got a lot of guides showing up to help you through this karmic relationship, partnership. And your outcome is attention. This is paying attention to the details. It's, getting things in order. So, this month, your focus is on karmic partnerships. Learning the lessons from partnerships. You also could be encouraged. There's a partnership coming in for you, but you're like, what is this about? All this is letting me know is that there is a lesson that you had to learn, and you're learning it, and your joy guide and master teachers are here to lead, guide, and teach you about karma. Your karma, their karma, your lesson, though. It's all about you. And your focus partnering up with your guides will be really good, but partnering up with a person is good for you, and you're just being guided to pay attention to the details and to take a risk. Maybe you're at a casino or on a trip, while you're relaxing and stuff, and you may this leisure time that you're focused on is solo time, and you're being asked to focus on a partnership, on a partnership. Have some fun. Lessons learned. Okay? Pay attention. Yeah. This is just about you getting too caught up in your relationships and your partnerships that you get too caught up in them and you forget to pay attention to yourself, and that you need time alone and things like that. And the guides are just saying that it's okay for you to take that time for yourself, even when you're involved. Some of you are being guided into teaching. Maybe partnering with someone to teach lessons. Maybe you are going to talk about karmic lessons, past life things, maybe astrology. Yeah. You may be, that's why your guides are showing up, the master teacher showing up, but that's also to help you it's to help you learn, not only learn from the lessons, but to teach, not to deliver karma, but to teach in some way, shape, or form. And you may be led, it may make you really happy to partner up with someone and the goal is to teach. It's also you needed to learn the lesson you just needed to learn your lesson. It is to learn how to take care of yourself while in partnerships, even work partnerships, but your interpersonal relationships as well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself and not allowing too much of another being the focus, taking too much time away from you. And you have to pay attention within your partnerships to, the red flags. Because you genuinely have learned your lessons and deserve to be happy and joyous and have a good time and have experiences, and you're being led to do so, doubly so. This is very important for you to go have a good time in your partnerships, and pay attention and not get caught up, and to really know what the other person is about, and to take your time with them. Have a good time, right? While getting to know your person, but pay attention to everything that they're saying, because you want to make sure that you're not repeating past mistakes. Letting yourself get too caught up and where your partner's the main focus. Okay? That could be any kind of partnership. It doesn't have to be love related, but it most certainly may be. Here is your love portion, Leo, is your love message. Release the desire to control in your romantic connection and allow divine timing. Okay, so stop pressing for when are we gonna get married, or where is this thing going. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it. So when you're romantic, if you're in a romantic connection, release the need to control. And if you're just getting to know someone or haven't entered into a connection yet, allow divine timing either way. You know, stop trying to force a romantic connection is the message there. And let's pull one from the Alice deck. Let's see. Leo, happy birthday, dear Leo. Set your course. Teaching, write a course, teach a course, set your course. You're on your path, you're on your way. So you do not know which direction to head in. When we are lost, it is only natural to ask those who seem to know more than we do for advice. But as the Cheshire Cat points out, the right direction for Alice depends on where Alice wishes to go. It is the same for you. Ask yourself what you want to create, what you want to do, achieve, and be. You can then seek the very best advice and head in the direction most aligned with your dreams. So you just have to ask yourself, what is it that you want? Number 22. You're dealing with your foundations and partnerships. All right. All right, Virgo, welcome to Just Bird. This is your August reading. So let's see, what does IOSHI have for you? Ooh, overall energy, conqueror. So you're conquering your fears and getting things done, whatever it is that's in your way. People better look out. They shouldn't get in your way this month. Creative vision is your main focus. 5th chakra. All right. So is there communication? Are you vocal? Are you a communicator? Are you a singer? Is there just conversation that you are dying to have? Maybe about philosophies and studies, because the Doctor of Philosophy is here and guiding you in that way, whatever your philosophy is in life. You're making progress with your creative vision, and whatever is in your way, all blockages are clear for you with this fortune card. All is good. So you have great, excellent vision this month, creative vision. If you are a vocalist in any way and you're clear, your message will be heard, your voice will be heard, you will sing like an angel, you will praise like a bird. Oh my goodness. Whatever your philosophy is, it's clear to you now. And it's only going to progress. You've conquered everything. Oh my goodness, Virgo. This is your month to shine. There isn't anything that stands in your way. Your outcome is fortune. So that means that any and all of your life challenges, whatever you're facing right now, it's going to clear up this month. Set your intention. This feels like your life purpose, if I'm honest. And it's a creative vision that you have, and it's your life's philosophy, and it could bring you great rewards, financial and otherwise. You are making progress clearly. The momentum, the drive, the ability is unmatched this month. it's not only that you can speak it, I feel like you can feel a lot of things, as well as maybe even see. I don't know what is your philosophy. Do you carry a Western way, or is it more of raw energy, or just, I don't know. I feel like the voice is very important, as well as the message being heard. It's being emphasized this month. To just, I feel like, just say, sing it. Sing it, create it, see it, believe it, conquer it. You already have. This month you're destroying everything that gets in your way. In a good way, though. It's just a very powerful energy. Any blockages are crushed. All paths are open. And the momentum is powerful. Someone sees the truth of all things. Okay, you need to go for it. If this is your vision and your purpose, it's going to be so fruitful for you in the best of ways. Let's just keep moving on. Oh, Virgo, it's hard at work. You show up as the conqueror, and isn't that just like workhorse energy, just like true to your nature? So let's see. For those of you focused on love, I'm going to pull you a few messages, love messages for the sign of Virgo, month of August 2025. Thank you to IOSHI for their message. Stepping back to learn more about each other. Very good. The adult thing when it comes to romantic connection. You're stepping back to learn more about each other because you are feeling them. They're feeling you back. And the step back to just do a thorough review is very mature of you and right on point. I feel like this is you. Just with all of the books and all of the knowledge, and just really like, hey, I'm just going to simmer this month. Let's just pull it back. Let's get to know each other. I'm really feeling this connection. So it is a connection, and it's not a karmic. So good for you. Now let's pull from Lucy Cavendish. Oh, whoopsie. I don't know why there's a book when all of the writing's on the back. Weird. Anyhow, Virgo, August 2025 love messages from Alice. All right. Investigate. That's that stepping back and forget who you are. Oh, see, that's what this person brings out in you. It's like, hey, I'm moving a little too fast. I'm feeling a little too good. And there's the uncertainty creeping in. There's something that you want to take just a closer look at with the investigate, and forget who you are. Within that open space, you will make a great and unexpected discovery. So you're going to be discovering some new things, and you're just not prepared, right? So you're a little bit hesitant. That's why you step back and learn more, do a little more seeking so that you can find what it is that you're looking for, to make sure that this is the person of your dreams or desires. When Alice meets the caterpillar, her indecision, sadness, and uncertainty are not met with sympathy. Instead, the caterpillar gives her the chance to change herself. Empowerment is a journey. It is only through the willingness to learn and experiment that you will know what must be done to be who you wish to be. This, you don't want to lose yourself in the relationship. This is somebody that's pumping the brakes, taking a step back because things are feeling really good in this connection, and you don't want to lose who you are, so you're kind of, reining it in. And that's just going to make the person, persist a little. They're going to come a little bit harder, usually, like, hey, why are you pulling back? Well, I'm just taking care of me. So, good for you. It looks awesome all the way across for you, dear Virgo. Good luck on your journey. Moving right along to the sign of Libra. Let's just clear the energy for the sign of Libra. Let's see. Coming up, main energy for Libra, August 2025. What's coming up for the sign of Libra? Blessings being bestowed. Oh my goodness, you're so fortunate this month. Blessings all around. So it's like reciprocity. What you put out, you're getting back. I'm sorry if you hear the storm. Commitment is another focus. So what are you committed to? Is this a love commitment or a different commitment? We'll see. Directing destiny. You want a new lane. You're something new, a new commitment. Just really going through a phase and trying to redirect the energy and the position of where the relationship is going. Intuition, learning to trust, and having some emotion, just really intuitively driven here. All right. And progression, making progress. So the blessings are here. This is a really good read. It's probably not exactly what you're trying to hear right now, but it's a good nonetheless. You're going through a phase with your partner or a partnership, a commitment that you have here, and you're committed to redirecting redirecting and getting out of this dark phase that you've been in, this hump, right? It's just a phase. That's all it is. It's a cycle, a season. But you're here and you're like, we're not staying here, baby. I'm committed to getting us unstuck and out of this. And I'm just trusting myself. I have emotion. I'm feeling for this relationship, this commitment. I'm feeling this. I'm emotionally attached. And I really am just trusting which direction to go within this commitment. And at the end of the month, the outcome is you're making progress. So good for you. And your union, your commitment, partnership, whatever it may be, is the light's being shined on it. It's a healing energy. It's a blessing. It's a energetically just a healing, kind of like hope. Don't lose hope. The blessing is here. The angels have arrived. Okay, and you're good. So do the work because it pays off. All right. Let's see what is your love message. That was very to the point there, Libra. I like that. The blessings are coming. So the blessing is being bestowed upon your commitment, whatever that looks like for you. All right. We have a karmic relationship and self-love and release the desire to control. So the lesson is that you need to learn is to stop trying to control the situation and make sure that you are learning those lessons and actively working on self, especially in the sense of controlling the outcome, controlling the relationship. If you're been in this, it's clearing up, right? The lesson of control is what needs to be learned. And if you do the work on yourself, you're good because the blessing is being bestowed and the healing is here. So release the need to control the outcome because you just, there is a karmic relationship that you're dealing with. or a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. And all you have to do to learn that is to release. That's the lesson. Release control, and you'll be aligned with love. And it's for your own. It's for yourself. You have to release that. Okay? Let's pull from Alice and see what other love message is coming out for the sign of Libra. Let's see. Do not drink poison. Okay, and that's dealing with that karmic relationship, all right? Wonderland is advising you to no longer do what is not in your best interest. You have people in your life who you keep giving time and space to, despite knowing you will suffer afterwards due to their unkindness and their lies. Poison does not only come in bottles. It comes in the form of others who hurt us. Again and again, let them go. You will be astonished at the energy you will have once you remove unhealthy influences in your life. There's a karmic that's trying to interfere in your blessing. All right? So this feels like there's a relationship here that's good and it's healing, but there is this karmic lesson that needs to be learned, and there's a karmic that's trying to control the outcome of probably of this relationship that's healing. Don't drink the poison. Don't fall for the Kool-Aid. Okay, don't drink it. So welcome to Just Bird. This is your August reading. So let's see. Ooh, there's your overall energy is faith. So don't lose faith. That's your overall energy. So you haven't lost faith. You still have faith. It's important. Could be dealing with the earth sign, dealing with your family. Time to ground yourself. It's very important. Get out in nature. Okay, and nurture. Could be time to third chakra. Okay. Let's just see what's going on here. I am going to look and see what area of the body that deals with. You have a partnership. You could have a partnership with an earth energy. All right, Scorpio, let's just see. It's time to receive and detoxify. Maybe there's something unhealthy. You may have a blockage there, though. So let me just check. Let's see. Unhealthy. Whatever, you could be ridding yourself from all things that are not healthy for you. And once you detoxify from whatever's been going on in your life, whether that's a toxic mindset, if it's indulgences, maybe it's a food, maybe it's an energy, maybe it's a partnership, whatever it is, partnering up is here. But partnerships are what are going to bring you balance, right? Being grounded in partnership with an earth energy is very balancing for you, but this is just a human that grounds you, right? They don't have to fall under the zodiac sign of earth, but this is a family-oriented person, someone that is steady Eddie, and they're even keeled. However, there's something going on with you that you need to detoxify from an earth energy because it's creating a blockage. Okay, so let's just see what area does the third chakra deal with, as far as you could be having stomach issues and digestive issues. There's something in your system that you need to detoxify from because you're probably not grounded because of this. And once you get rid of this from your system, it's going to balance out. So will your partnership, and your partner is actually here. You have a partner helping you, whether it's just a buddy or it's a relationship. It seems like a very close relationship, partnership here, that is helping you to level things out. This person grounds you and they bring you back into balance. But this here is something, if you don't know what's going on, go get some, seek seek some medical attention if there's something that you're uncertain of that's creating, because it could be liver, gallbladder, spleen, stomach, anything with the digestion. You could be losing energy and just feeling very powerless at this time. There's a deep fear of rejection that's showing up here in your partnerships. Get rid of that unhealthy mindset and clear that, so that you can, this is just a mindset and it's just 1 month of your life, all right? But you do want this. The third chakra deals all with willpower, so the will to do things, the will. But when you have something that's making you not feel well, everything else falls out, like you become out of balance. So let's just see, like your self-worth isn't affected at all. You have a great sense of self-worth when your third chakra is in balance, but it's not at this time, because something is creating it, and it's something that's unhealthy for you. So get rid of that, because it's affecting your partnerships and your system. It's like normally you are just a beam of energy here, just an energy like of light and warmth and kindness. But when it's out of alignment or blocked due to whatever is clogging it, it wreaks havoc on everyone in your wake, because normally you're just so out of whack, like this isn't your demeanor, like it's not your demeanor. Normally you're pleasant to be around, you're happy and everything, but whatever is unhealthy and getting rid of the poison basically out, and your partner is here to help bring all of this into balance for you. So don't lose faith, all right? Everything will work out by the end of the month. And do seek medical attention if you're not feeling well. All right, let's pull your love messages for Scorpio. What are the love messages at this time for Scorpio? And that partnership doesn't have to be love. I'm just calling it love, but it could be a workship, any kind of partnership. Learning more about each other. Very good. Karmic relationship. And a sacred friendship. Well, there's a lesson to be learned from someone, right? For you, you're learning a lesson from karmic relationships, and you're learning more about your sacred friendships. So you have a friend that's going to help you, but there's still something coming up where a lesson needs to be learned, and you have a friend that's saying, hey, get to know people a little bit better. You are learning more about the person. You may find out that you're better off as friends. Maybe you don't work out as a relationship, or this could be a karmic that's trying to interfere in a relationship that you're trying to get to know someone better, and someone may be trying to interfere in that. Let's just take a look and see what Lucy Cavendish's Alice has for the sign of Scorpio. Very reliant, and you have like a soul, like kinship, with another. So very reliant on your friendships, partnerships. All of that is very good for you this month. But that karmic relationship is just one that the lesson needs to be learned. It's whatever you agreed to before you came here. You're growing up. All right, it's time to grow up, one of the two. As you grow old, you will become wise. If you were to stay young, there would be no real getting of wisdom. Alice does not wish to become old, but nor does she wish to stay unwise. So consider the benefits of becoming an elder. Reject the need to stay one age forever, for that will keep you from the growth your soul longs for. So this is someone that is resisting the change of growing up and maybe recognizing that they're in a relationship that, isn't so much of a connection, and maybe we're better off as friends, or maybe I'm just still learning more about someone as we enter into this, phase in life, and you apply the energies as you will. But it's time for you, as you are growing up, you're taking that breath to learn more and to appreciate your sacred friendships, and that, I don't want a karmic relationship. I want a sacred friendship with my mate. I want my mate to appreciate the friendships that I have as well. And this could also be like a friend, whatever, but there could be a karmic that's trying to learn more about you, interfere. Anyhow, let's just leave it at that and keep it moving. Have a wonderful month. Well, hello there, Sag. Welcome to Just Bird. This is your August 2025 reading. What is your overall energy? Let's see. Harmony. So balancing things out and everything looks like pretty good. You're making progress. Progression is like the key. And it's your focus getting into the state of peace and harmony. So I would say that you've been doing some work to shift the energy around you. And it's working because you have the courage and strength and the creative vision. There's a... looky there. You've done so much work that there's opportunity and a door opening for you that's going to create nothing but bliss. So you keep going. You keep going. Whatever this creative vision is that you're just like moving it forward. You're pushing that door open. You are making it. You're forcing it. Now you just gotta get out there. You gotta walk through the door of the unknown. That's all. That could create some nervousness. Change is always a little bit difficult, but I don't think that you care. Like, you welcome it. It's like, bring on the change, because it feels like you have been actively trying, and like the goal is for you to change, and you have a vision, and it's like, I know what I want. I'm going after it. There's nothing that can stop me. One step at a time, every little inch counts, and I just keep inching my way toward that door. But this is a powerful change, a powerful creative vision for you. So if you visualize things, it feels like you already have. It feels like this is someone's manifestation happening, and it's transpiring this month. And whatever that is, as soon as the opportunity comes, you're going to walk through, and it brings great happiness, joy, this euphoria, and harmony, peace, balance into your life. So whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. Create, visualize what it is that you desire. You are powerful enough to break through anything and open any door just with your own mindset by visualizing it. So you're good. You're right where you need to be. You're in balance, which means you're aligned with unconditional love. So kudos to you. Stay there. Do what you have to do. So let's see what's coming up in the realms of love for the sign of Sagittarius. Let's see what's love messages for the sign of Sag. Karmic. Past 3 reads have been karmic relationship. So lessons, cut the cord with the karmic, okay? You got to cut the cord. Are they still interrupting? Are they still on your mind? Are they still, what's going on? Release the need to control. Okay, so you're still trying to control. What do you want? Closure? Is it not enough that they're not around? What is it that you really want? To be the one to have the last laugh? Just cut the cord. You have all of the power right there. You can cut it off eternally. Cut it off. Let it go. Release it. Because you got all this good stuff coming for you, but you have to release the desire to control in your relationships, and you have to cut the cord with that karmic, whatever that looks like for you. Messages for a rabbit. So pretty. Okay, you will become very close to a beloved animal, perhaps a pet or a wild creature you care for. You delight in their company. You will be fascinated with the ways in which they communicate, and you will learn more about what they mean. Become aware of animal visitations, for the wondrous spirit is speaking to you through their pure and wild presence. Maybe through birds or bunnies. Cutting the cord. Keep your temper. Uh-oh. When we are thrown this way and that by life, uncertain of what will happen next, our tempers can begin to fray. We may become irritable, less patient than we would be when all is familiar and comfortable. For any of us to make our way through life, we must be wary of the temper taking over our good sense. Remember, you will go far further when you harness your power and unleash it at the right time. Which is, by the way, not right now. Not right now. But cut the cord. You don't have to do it angrily. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fuss. Keep your temper. And an animal will help soothe you and calm you down. To help regulate your emotions, get around an animal. All must have prizes. It is challenging to be discerning. We often prefer to try to make sure everyone is happy, but it is best to reward everyone in the same way, even if some have offered more. It is better to reward those who have excelled either through effort or talent. Would you prefer to just give prizes to all and keep everyone happy? Earn it. These are your choices at present. And it is up to you to decide which approach is best in your current circumstances. Do you really want to reward bad behavior? Cut the cord. And that's what the cards are saying for the sign of Sag. All right, Capricorn. Let's move along to Capricorn. Ooh. August 2025. Karma wanted to come out. Overall energy, all right, is harmony. Let's see. All right, for the sign of Capricorn, faith is on your mind. All right, this is good. Faith and harmony. Oh, there's a shift. Okay, so what's going on? Well, there's the karma. The lesson, karma wanted to come out to begin with. So there is a lesson being learned here. Have faith. You're building something with a partnership here, and it brings a lot of balance in here, but there is a shift where some form of karma is playing out. It's not a bad thing. It just means that there's something that was agreed upon, and there's a shift, and it could be happening in your faith. it could be strengthening your faith now that the lesson has been learned. It's just something that you had to learn while you were here. But once you learn to release that, here you are building something very strong, and it is your faith that brings you together, and you have a very strong foundation. There could be a shift in the structure here that needs to take place so that you can clear this karma. Okay, so within your household, there's going to be a shift and a change, but it brings, like, the overall is to bring peace and harmony into your life, a well-balanced atmosphere in your household, in your relationships, and just clearing out this karma. And the shift, is clearing this energy out of your structures, whether this partnership is a work structure or a household. It's moving on out, and just a change is occurring, a shift. And you're going to feel it. You're definitely going to feel the shift. So don't lose faith. You definitely have faith, and it appears that everything is going to be good. The outcome is that you come together. So once you release this karma, you come together in a partnership that brings, and that's what this shift is, coming into partnership, possibly friendship, union, whatever, workship, whatever it is going on. Like, I don't know what the structure represents in your life, but definitely, workplace balance as well as union. Just once that shift occurs and you could release the karma and learn the lesson, then you're cool. So very good for you, Caps. Good for you. And it's a good work partnership too. I know you all are worried about, but karma and Saturn, isn't that for you? That's all about you showing up there. But just letting go of things that no longer serve you, what else can you do? Let's see about the relationship. So those of you, love messages for the sign of Capricorn, month of August 2025. My goodness. I'm rewinding here. Capricorn. I guess because it rhymed with Capricorn. August 2025 love messages for the sign of Capricorn. Some allow divine timing, and there's a lot of chemistry here. You're learning more about each other, but you are revved up. You got this going on, and you're just discovering more about one another. Maybe in this, but you're heated up, feeling good, and don't push anything. Don't rush as you're getting to know each other. It feels good. Just take your time and do the dance, and allow divine timing to just transform your relationship from dating to relating, or taking it to the next level, or whatever it may be. Maybe you're just, if you've been with someone for a long time, you're discovering more along these, more attraction for the person, and still discovering new things about them. And whatever it is that you desire with that partner, just allow time. That's it. Time. Let's see what the Alice deck has for you. The Alice in Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. Let's just see what the message is for the sign of Capricorn, August 2025. Oh, come on now. Clock time. Well, don't rush. Allow divine timing. We have watches and clocks which tick and mark the passing of every second. There are times when we need to move quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, and important responsibilities that need to be completed. Work carefully, clearly, with focus and intent, and you will work for far better than if you are in a rush or a panic. So take your time. That's exactly what the other cards were saying. Take your time. Enjoy it. There's no rush. They're not going anywhere. And neither are you. Alright, moving right along to the sign of Aquarius for August 2025. Alright, we're just going to take it for your overall energy. It's letting go. So, there you go. That's what you will be focusing on this month. Letting go of something or someone, an idea, a mindset, a person, a place, or a thing. So, let's see. What's the rest of your month looking like? Overall energy, letting go. That's a release. Second chakra. All right. So that's your sacral. And let's see. Just going through a phase and read. Oh, all right. So you're letting go and making friends. All right. You're letting go maybe possibly of some kind of creative idea, or maybe of a creative project, or some creative energy. It could be sexual energy. Redirecting the energy and your destiny. So you have a place in mind of where you would like the trajectory of your life to go, and you are just ready to rock with it. You understand that this phase in life phases and cycles, they come to an end. This was a rather dark one that didn't produce much fruit, but you're moving out of that, redirecting your destiny into a more balanced position of peace and harmony. So this cycle of kind of dark, dreary, dead, is you're letting it go. And it seems like you were trying and going round and round and round with someone that you were intimately involved with, and that's come to an end, and you realize, like, hey, you know what, we can be friends. I'm embracing my friends and it's good for me, just cycling through my creative projects and just this chemical type of feeling and remaining friends. So someone that you've been kind of involved with could be somebody here, could be intimately involved with someone, and realizing that we are just better off as friends, and let's just redirect this thing and let it go. Okay, that's what I have. That's not going to be for everyone. I'm going to do another spread since I'm winding down, Aquarius. Let's just do another for Aquarius. Overall energy again is letting go. You have to let it go. It's just reiterating. Okay, so let's just see what's coming up here. We have structure, harmony, once again, and partnership. We have strength. We have your sixth chakra. All right, so you're seeing, you're envisioning, you're becoming strong. And here we are with this creative energy, once again, in partnerships, just really sexually driven, it seems, some of you. And that's okay, but it's time to let go of something. It could be a house, a home. It could be, let's see. Are we letting go of this partnership that we were visualizing? It wasn't one it was a partnership that we were trying to manifest. There is peace and harmony within your household. Let's see. Friends again. Partnership. Yeah, this is like, you know what? We're taking things back a notch. First chakra. Okay, that's your base. Okay, so something with your family. Your friends feel like family, and there's been again, the shift is here, and you are letting go. This is just reiterating that it's time to let go of something that you're really attached to. I do want to see what's coming up as far as anything like in these chakras, just to see if it's an area that you need to kind of pay attention to. I know that your first chakra is going to talk about grounding yourself, but I'm trying to look for, okay, some of the physical associations with this chakra include the colon, organs, and elimination and the spinal column. So if there's anything in there, okay, with the birth and creation here, some of you may have issues gynecologically as well, or due to not like a tilted uterus is what I'm feeling. Okay, where there was a shift. All right. So maybe during childbirth, someone here, it could be a tailbone issue that is creating maybe a blockage for you, as well as other things. So if you're feeling any kind of pain in this area, go get it checked out. This would be dealing with gynecological issues, but this attached to this, it could be something with the reproductive and just a shift in that, where, like I said, maybe your tailbone or your uterus, something like that. A doctor would definitely be able to tell you, but that is only if you're feeling something in that area. It won't be for everyone. Now, your sixth chakra, I believe that deals with, well, that's dealing with communication, so that could be something with your throat or your vocal cords, but let me just look to be on the safe side. Okay, sinuses, eyes, ears, and cerebellum. So cerebellum could cause balance issues, but here what we have, okay? So and maybe you're having, it's that time of year, sinus issues and things like that, but if they are bothersome, it's just showing up here. You may have a partner. It may be affecting like your partnerships and your friends, but let's just, when this is in balance, it speaks to your, just, it's like your intuition. I would consider it third eye, like the visions and stuff, but it's speaking about really trusting your intuition, and they're coming on strong, like these you're creating through your visions. This is a visual creation. This is something, letting something go so that you can bring something in, as far as manifestation. And I feel that like what you really want is a balanced, harmonious partnership within, like a union that lives with you, like a partnership in the home. But first and foremost is you're letting go. So what is it that you're letting go of? Is it an idea of what? But because all of this is good, but this is your main line, and we have partnerships, friends, and the sixth chakra. So your intuition is telling you something about your partnership, and it may be that you're better off as friends. And, that's the friends here. And it takes a lot of strength and courage to have those conversations with the partner or whatever. This could also be that, like, it could go the other way, that like maybe there's a friend that you want to let go of the friendship and enter into a partnership and have that and start there. Whatever it is, it's a shift. It's a shift between friends and partners. So is it shifting apart? Like it could be a work relationship as well, like where a friend, you're hey, let's get into business together. This would be an awesome thing, but what would you have to let go of? Maybe your job or the idea thereof, of the way that you thought it should be, this, that, or the other thing, what is it that you're letting go of? You have to learn to trust your intuition when it comes to your partnerships and your friends. I believe that you are, but you're at least getting the intuitive hits. And you're strong, and you could create whatever you desire visually. If it's the partner, turning a friend into a lover, you can do that, or turning a partnership into a friendship, whichever way it's flowing for you. I know the first reading is to let it go, but the first reading was for someone particular, and it is showing up here, but we can reverse this as well, because I don't know what this shift is in your life. You have to tell me in the comments below, because I don't flipping know. And some of you are trying to visualize a baby, and you will. There's this shift. You're strong, and you can make this happen, but you have to let go of maybe the idea of how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, or all the ways that it can happen. So ground yourself first, and let's see. When your first chakra is out of balance, you feel disconnected to your environment, and your personal security may be feeling threatened. But that's only if it's out of balance. And if it is, there's then a shift within a friend group that you need to let go of. Okay? If you're feeling threatened by someone, or it doesn't have to be physically threatened, but you just start feeling good around this person, you have to really be open to grounding yourself and getting out of the situation, not entering into it. Okay? You could be like someone may have changed within your friends group, and you're not feeling it, because you're feeling ungrounded, or they're ungrounded, and that's why there's been a shift. Okay? But you have friendships and partnerships and strength and creating through visualization. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Let me get into your love cards for the month of August, Aquarius. Let's just see. Aquarius, love, love, love. Well, there's a romantic connection that you need to establish some boundaries and beautiful possibilities. Told you, like that line down of partnerships and friends and turning a friend into a lover, or whatever, that's possible. And here we have a romantic connection and beautiful possibilities. Just make sure that you have your boundaries established, because there's many suitors and there's a lot of opportunities coming up for you. Establish your boundaries within your romantic connections right from the jump, so you're not feeling slighted or anything else. Let's pull one from the Alice deck and just keep it moving for the sign of Aquarius. What is their message for the sign of Aquarius? We're all mad here, so you're all a little bit nuts. Most people like to fit in. Most prefer the safe, predictable, and ordinary. Only we are all mad. There is not a person on this planet who does not have a little secret or a strange little something that they have done or do. And yet, On and on we go, all the time attempting to be normal. Hiding what makes you your very own self is robbing the world of your unique gifts. Embrace your eccentricities. Cultivate your own peculiar genius, because we're all mad here. Be you, weird little self. All right, dear Pisces, last but not least, all right? So let's just keep it moving for Pisces. Let's just clear some energy there. For the sign of Pisces. Yes, let's go. Your overall energy, 7th chakra. That's your crown chakra. So that's talking about oneness. Ooh, your main energy is fortune. All good for you this month. Everything you touch, listen, you are in a state of receiving, and what you're receiving is goodness, grace. I'd say blessings, but there is a blessings card. This card actually means that whatever you're going through, any challenges will turn around this month. And, so financial challenges are included if you've had those. We have harmony, all right, bringing balance into your life. Saints and masters, so you're focused on the good stuff. Doctor of health is here helping you with anything. So if you've had a health concern, it's going to turn around this month for the better and bring you right into balance, okay? Oh, because the saints and masters, Jesus, Mary, and all of them are here just aiding you to the right and proper health. The doctor of health shows up to aid in anything that you may be going through. Any kind of anything. But I'm going to check into the 7th chakra to see what exactly this is. And this is letting me know that this is, you have fear, right? But this is telling me that this is about you. This isn't about anyone in your circle. This is for you. Period. Okay? That's not it. It's just to say that it's not about, someone in your circle. But I want to see what the 7th chakra, as far as health is concerned. Let's just see. This is always talking about your true nature. When it is in balance, you're going to be revealed. But even when it's out of balance, it's just like you're the opposite. And it could be because of fear is going to be shown. However, let's just see. Joy and abundance. You're emerging, of course, but when out of balance, your vision is limited to your physical surroundings and material possessions. It may be the only way that you measure success is through the physical. That's why maybe fortune is right in the heart of the read. But I just want to see. A strong sense of spirituality is missing. This is only if you're out of balance, okay? And you remain unaware of the divine source available to all. The main physical association with this chakra is cerebrum. So I don't know if that's why that's showing up. But the doctor of health is here for any concerns that you may be having this month. If this is affecting your balance, that's going to be cleared as well. So get yourself to the proper doctors, because you are being aided that way if there is something going on. If there isn't something going on, it's not for you. So let's get into it. I'm going to do another just to because this would be specific to somebody who's having an issue. All right. So let's see for Pisces. What else is coming up for the sign of Pisces? Let's see. Overall energy for the sign of Pisces. August 2025. Let's see. Leisure. Taking a break. Taking your time. Very good. All right, now what do we have? We have the white light. That's good. Seeing the light in a partnership, the light's being shined, and blessing. So there's a blessing on a relationship where they once were in the dark over here. You know, maybe there's a little shadow and negativity going on. The blessings being bestowed upon your partnership, whether that's work or love, you know, work or love. It's your partnerships anyway. You have a creative vision, and so you're visualizing a partnership in your life as well, and the door's opening for you because you haven't lost faith and the blessing is here. So your creative vision, whatever you've been visualizing and trying to manifest, it's coming in. The door's opening for you. All right, it's a blessing. Let's see. What else for Pisces? You have a creative vision, though, with your partnership. You may have manifested them through visualization, which is kind of cool. You have the saints and masters, so Jesus is showing up to help you correct a way. It could be you're very strong and powerful right now, and you have the strength to, you know, let go of your stubbornness and your ways of being, because you could be really ornery sometimes and just want what you want, and you're a powerhouse. You won't let it go. You could be aggressive at times as well. Just in your stance. I don't mean physically, even though physically you could be aggressive at times as well, and it could work for you. All right, don't lose faith, because God's got you. As you right here, you have faith, and the saints and masters are here aiding you in this change. It's an enormous change that you've been going through, and it's just a character flaw that you've been working on, and they're here to say, you're done. You're doing the work. Don't lose the faith. We're here to help you. You're very strong. Push through it. You can change. So change is underway, and the blessing is here. Oh my goodness. Whatever this opportunity is, it's the vision that you created, that you have been trying to manifest in your life. That blessing is here. So tell me, this is the heart of the reading right here, if you can see the cross. I know it's the unknown, but since you visualized it, either with a partner, you know, you may have used visualization to bring in this partnership, but what is it here? Is this, where are you going? Where are you headed? What's behind the door? What is it that you've been visualizing? Don't lose faith, because the blessing is here, and like your whole spirit team is making sure that this door stays open for you. I don't see fear here, but I see stubbornness. So don't be so stubborn that you won't walk through the door. All right? It's not fair. Why? Because your partner said, this is the right house. This is where I'd like to be. Let's go to dinner here. And you're like, no, I'm, ornery little, I don't want to do this. I want to be a brat. So, you're going to rip yourself off from a blessing. This bad behavior within your partnership. Stop being so stubborn. Move your feet. The blessing is behind it's getting out of the opening that door. It's behind the door is the blessing. And it's one from above. Okay? It's one from above. And this could be the person in your life as well. The person who is stubborn could be your partner. And it could be that, man, I can't get them to move their feet. Let's go. Let's do this thing. It's what I've been seeing for us for so long. Let's go. I haven't lost faith, but maybe your partner is the stubborn one, and you're going to have to break through and really rely on call on Jesus. Hey, Mother, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, come help. Help, open this door, keep this door open so that my partner will walk through. Just help me coax them, convince them to change. Don't lose faith in your partner if this is the person who needs to create this change in their life, because change is so hard, and they're so stinking stubborn. But you're strong, and so are they, and they're even more powerful with the saints and masters here. This is goodness. The door's opening to greatness. and you can see it. Don't ever lose hope in yourself, okay? All right, Pisces, that was a much better read there. Taking a little break in luxury, leisure, just relaxed in partnerships and being blessed, and, coming out of a shadowy, but right into that light of blessings. So that's incredible to see on the board. I love it. So let's get into your love messages for those focused on love. What is the deal for Pisces during August 2025? Let's see, dear Pisces. Boundaries, setting up some boundaries, self-love, making sure that you're taking care of yourself within your relationship and not only staying focused on the other person. It's very important. And allow divine timing. So don't be pushing your partner. Do encourage, do motivate, do edify, all of that, uplift, but try not to be like, if you don't do this right now, I'm out of here, just allow the energy to take hold, allow your partner time, because change does take time and they will mess up, okay? While they're changing their way, they will mess up. We're going to pull one from Lucy Cavendish's. What is this? The Alice deck. Here we go. Okay. We have all in the golden afternoon, and who in the world are you? So all in the golden afternoon, is that where you're taking your time, strutting your stuff? We've got 1 on the board, and making progress with an 8. So new beginnings, blah, blah, blah. All in the golden afternoon. A spark of inspiration has lightened upon you. So what is the gist of this? Is talking about getting into your creative juices and start painting and drawing and singing and dancing. Do this creative, vital, brilliant, life-bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth, you and your partner. Who in the world are you? This is an invitation to live beyond society's roles and assumptions. Allow your true self to emerge and arise from beneath this stultifying feedback of the world so that you can truly live as yourself. This is a wonderful opportunity to live from the heart of yourself once more, to question all you think you are and to find out who you are right now. So the time is now. And growing up. So that's, as you grow old, you will become wise. If you were to stay young, there would be no real getting of wisdom. Alice does not wish to become old, nor does she wish to stay unwise. So consider the benefits of becoming an elder. Reject the need to stay one age forever, for that will keep you from the growth your soul longs for. So growing up. Scorpio had the same card. All right.